Robert Hammond sails for England after inexplicably vanishing from police custody. We got a weird audio glitch happening there.
187 at 5810 Murata Avenue. Homicide wants you over there.
Why?
The coroner thinks the broad was whacked using the army morphine. Don't say anything, Roy. Just get over there.
All right, here we go. This way.
Stripped off me at the grand jury.
This way. This way.
Anyway,
This way.
start introducing us as Detective Earl, and this is my science teacher, Mr. Culp.
Your interest in my appearance is starting to get me worried.
Ha!
Like it or not.
Gay.
I'm a couple now. People judge me with you on my arm same way they would a fat broad with a 5 o'clock shadow.
I really hope you're joking, Roy.
Fucking why? Yeah, I'll do for now.
Come on, Roy.
Who's the prequel
On
to
my
fireworks? Like, what the fuck? It's July 27th.
We recovered the morphine. Some of it might be unaccounted for, so what? That's life. We did our job.
Oh, yeah?
Closing one case opens another.
Do you have any idea what is really going on while we're wasting our time following this stuff?
Are you going to tell me?
Deals being done right now will change the face of LA forever, and we're wasting our time on some hump.
Someone's little girl.
Visit the morgue at the end of the month when the John and Jane does are cremated. Their percentages, the odds for and against lightning striking.
Jesus Christ. Murder scene, 2:21 p.m.
Second floor, apartment 6, in the back. Thanks.
Yeah, thanks a lot, bud. But first, I'm gonna go pee.
Wake up, Cole.
Shut this dang door. I ain't gonna hear any more fucking fireworks from some asshole. Doesn't know that the 4th was 23 fucking days ago. Anyway, what's up, dead girl? I'm intrigued. All right. Can't look at the mailboxes. Okay. What did it say? Top floor at the back or something? 5, 7. How the hell 6 stay out of the hallway then?
Bukowski, you made homicide.
Hey!
I did. Good to see you, Phelps.
You two want a hug? Or can we get on?
Relax, Rusty. 26 years old, fashion model. Found in the tub by cleaning lady, Mrs. Reynoldson.
Oh.
She called it in.
We heard Carruthers thinks.
Carruthers likes to make work for people. Overdose of sleeping pills. Falls asleep in the tub. Rest in peace. Case closed.
Here, here. Mal is 100% that it's murder.
You mind if I take a look around?
Sure. Go right ahead.
At least 2 of the detectives of the 4 in this hallway are competent.
Well, Val, we've had a look around. Rusty thinks it's a waste of time. What's your theory?
Come on, Mal. Tell us why we were dragged down here.
If the victim was alive when she entered the tub, water would have entered her lungs. The water is violently churned in the windpipe as she drowns. The
Ugh.
result is that a lot of foam is generated.
Yeah,
This foam is found at the mouth and nostrils in almost all cases of real drowning.
that's true.
Notice anything about our Vic?
May I take a look?
Be my guest.
Yeah, Mal, let me eye up the dead girl.
Take a closer look at her head and neck.
The neck is bruised pretty badly.
Malfish. Yeah, it certainly is. You know what I don't see, though? Any fucking foam whatsoever.
Bruising on the forearms, and these look like bite marks.
Somebody
Very good.
bit her and broke all her nails. Yeah, more bite marks. Big old goddamn ring.
Unusual ring.
I could be wrong, but it looks like a black sapphire.
That's expensive.
The eyes are a classic sign of morphine, and the bruises tell their own story.
They sure
I
do.
think one man held her down and another held her arm and injected her.
That's fucked
Put her
up.
in the
That's
bath, try to
spider.
cover it as a drowning.
It spread a trail of barbiturates.
Take a look around outside on your way out and see if you can find the syrettes. It would make my theory.
And morphine would have been very quick, and there wouldn't have been much of a struggle.
Okay, so find 2 guys who recently bought syrettes and weren't junkies, and you might be onto something.
This is her in these photos? This is something else.
Junk.
Yes.
Fucking cool.
Pretty girl like that?
No, we already did that coal.
Voice, huh? Maybe she got her heart broken. Couldn't take it anymore. So she ran herself a bath and down some pills, and then she just drifted off.
Happy birthday, Mr. President.
Quality English smoking jacket. I don't know anyone under 45 who would wear one.
I'm not 45 and I have a smoking jacket. I smoke in it.
Looks like barbiturates.
Yeah, we call them Xanax nowadays. Some fancy Japanese shit. Look at that. Look at that. Nice as hell. Yeah.
What else is rattling around in this thing?
Somehow they jingle, but they're not moving. Whoa!
You should speak to a doctor. Discovering
Dr.
both drugs would make her life a
Stoneman.
roller coaster.
Sure would. Yeah, I'll say. Quite the looker. I think I've investigated everything here. Fucking move, Roy. Oh, he's in the damn way. This camera guy, what the fuck with him?
This is all top end of town stuff. Gives us somewhere to look.
Yeah, I get it. Oh wait, hang on. I can investigate further. Let me do that. Alright, nothing in that one. It's like find the lady on the street. You know, you gotta pick all the cards up. You gotta see which one's which. You know,
Like a modeling assignment.
could have been. Ah,
It's a place to start.
Triple X Julia. I knew a girl named Triple X Julia.
Beautiful girl. Clothes certainly aren't from the Sears catalog.
I made that J.C. Penney joke about Cole earlier. The Sears catalog. That's yeah. Sears and Roebuck. Right, find the morphine. That's my goal. Find the morphine. A ladle.
This isn't what we're looking for.
No, it isn't. I'm looking for morphine. I'm probably not gonna find it though. Fork? I don't know, stir pasta? What the hell would you have a wooden fork for? I honestly don't know.
Don't think this is any use to us. I'm
Oh yeah,
Phelps.
I guess that's
I'm
everything.
here to
Shit.
try and help Julia. Do you mind answering some questions?
Virginia Reynoldson, I'm just so shocked. I feel like there's something I should be doing, someone I should call.
We can make those calls, ma'am. Who needs to be notified?
That's just it. I don't know. Miss Julie doesn't have any family in town.
Miss Julie?
Someone has to set her affairs in order. Mr. Henderson, maybe?
Who's Mr. Henderson?
I don't
Tell me about this
If you give the
Henderson
details
fella.
to the other detectives, ma'am, they can try and get in contact. Was Miss Randall depressed about something? Upset?
No more than normal.
What are you hiding here, Mrs. Reynoldson? Julia was obviously disturbed about something.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
She was taking barbiturates. She couldn't sleep. You must have seen them in her room.
You've seen the pillbox, the things she hid in there. I don't know how she supported herself. Always through clothes and jewelry.
They're called sugar
She lived
daddies.
like a movie star. A princess.
Nah.
Does
Women
model
aren't princesses.
Really pay that well?
Well, sometimes.
Did Miss Randall have many friends visit?
I'm not sure. I only come around twice a week.
Why are you lying to me, Mrs. Reynoldson? Julia had men stay here.
I will not speak ill of the dead. You can't prove that.
I can.
Who owns the smoking jacket?
I wouldn't like to tell tales, you understand. That's Mr. Henderson's. An older man, very distinguished looking. He seemed very much in love with her.
In love
Where
with
would we
fucking her.
find him?
I'm sorry. I don't know. He said he lives in San Francisco.
What was it like working for Miss Randall?
Perfectly fine, officer.
Mrs. Reynoldson, it seems like there's something you want to tell me.
She was very high-strung.
Oh yeah.
Lovely one moment and screaming at you the next.
Bipolar disorder.
She wanted it all, and she wanted it damn quick.
Yeah.
Of course, being so beautiful, it seemed like she was going to get it. The way it's turned out, though, is
Nope.
Thanks, Mrs. Reynoldson. You've been very helpful. One of the other detectives will take your statement, and then you can go home.
Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, think.
Stefan,
We
Rusty,
got it.
we'll take a look around outside and then follow up these leads. Can you get some guys to run down the jacket? You think Carruthers has called it right? He rarely gets it wrong.
I don't know. I'm a Galloway. I've met enough girls in my time who can't handle their dope.
There we go. Come on.
Mal will be pleased.
Well, that's hardly conclusive, given the number of those things we've come across recently.
The autopsy will confirm it one way or another.
I think our work is done here.
Don't think this is anything.
Yeah, for now, I believe it is. Which means. What does this mean? Let's go see Stoneman.
You're behind the wheel.
You look at this clown.
Wally's Meats. You can't beat Wally's Meat.
Galloway, quite the little reunion in there. Almost brought a tear to my eye.
Shut the fuck up, Roy.
How would you know? You got promoted so fast you barely had time to learn their names. Let me fill you in.
Oh, the sign still says Hollywood Land.
Galloway's a drunk.
You could learn a thing or two from both of them.
Please. They couldn't work a vice case if their life depended on it.
I don't see why they'd be any better or worse at it than me.
I noticed you said better. Hubris disguised as humility. Kind of your trademark, don't you think?
Why do you always twist everything? Galloway's got nothing to prove. He's been on homicide for years.
And he's welcome to it. You're a terrier, Phelps, and that's what I need. Not some old bulldog who can't get up a flight of stairs without coughing up his lunch.
Sick burn on Galloway. He got his ass. Dr. Stoneman's office, 2:41 p.m. Oh, big open window. Was that foreshadowing? It often is. Ah. I don't see Stoneman. There we go. Fifth
Here,
floor.
Stoneman, office 505.
Damn right. Hurry up, Roy, or I'll leave you here.
I swear, if we locked up every doctor in this Vice would be able to work half days.
Fucking more fireworks. God damn it. Yep, 505. That is wallsign.jpg.
Yes, sir. Your name?
LAPD. We'd like to see Dr. Stoneman.
How'd you get in front of me,
Stoneman
Roy?
is with the patient. Would you like to wait?
No, we wouldn't. Tell him we want to see him now.
Yeah.
There's no need to be rude.
Save it, sister.
Dr. Stoneman, I have some gentlemen from the LAPD here to see you.
Gentlemen.
Send them in, please. I'll see this patient again after they've left.
Your investigation
That
is much
guy.
more important than my sciatic.
Dr. Stoneman, we are investigating the death of one of your patients, Julia Randall.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Do you mind if we ask you some questions about Ms. Randall?
You were fucking her, weren't you?
Not if it doesn't compromise doctor-patient privilege, Detective.
How well did you know Miss Randall?
Fairly little. She'd only been a patient 6 months or so.
Julia Randall has been your patient for nearly a year. I'm sure you know that.
Do you doubt my veracity, Detective? Do you have access to my patient records?
Wrote her a prescription over a year ago.
Your prescriptions contradict you, Doctor.
Boom,
She
bitch.
was in the fashion business, as you probably know. She was jumped
Yeah.
up on Benzedrine by day and knocked down by sleeping pills at night. I told her to slow up, but no. Life was too short for her.
It's a real
And
fancy
you supplied
suit.
the prescription for the Benzedrine.
It's not illegal, Detective. A lot of young women in her line of work use it for weight loss.
You wrote Julia Randall a prescription for Benzedrine. How can you account for that?
Miss Randall was in the fashion business. She wanted to control her weight.
I bet you have a smoking jacket, don't you, motherfucker?
Benzedrine is addictive, as I'm sure you know, Doctor.
As I warned her, but she was determined. She said she needed it to control her appetite.
Sounds like you knew her pretty well.
I knew the line of work she was involved in.
That'll be all for now, Dr. Stoneman. We'll be in touch.
I'm gonna snoop around your shit first, though.
No good to me. Incidental.
I'm done snooping around your shit for now, bucko. Actually, no, I'm not. What you got in here? Huh? Anything I can look at? Huh? Huh? Pictures of you in a smoking jacket? That's nothing. Goodbye. I guess. Goodbye. Fucking. I guess we'll go to the fucking fashion place. What are they called? Stores. Clothing store, yeah. Na 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 na.
The old boy's lying.
Yep.
About what?
I don't know. He looked relieved when you said she was dead. That's a strange reaction to have to the death of a young patient.
It certainly is. Maybe you're not a terrible detective, Roy. Ah, who am I kidding? You suck, Roy. You suck a lot.
You know the way. You can drive.
To the store.
Have you noticed how croakers only pull out the physician-patient privilege card when they got something to hide?
There are certain things people have a right to keep private.
Until it gets in the way of police work. And it's only private when it suits them. A couple of drinks and every doctor I've met will spill your darkest secrets in a heartbeat.
What kind of doctors do you hang out with, Roy? Probably none, you liar. Sign.
We were just having a look. We ain't done nothing wrong. Leave us be.
Now listen here, lady. I'm in the LAPD.
What can I help you with today?
I can harass anyone I want.
LAPD, ma'am.
I hope I haven't done anything wrong.
Nothing but be beautiful.
We're making some inquiries about Julia Randall. Does she work here?
No, I had to let her go. Is she in some sort of trouble?
She was found dead this morning.
How long had Julia worked as a model?
She worked in New York before coming here. She was a very beautiful girl.
As are you.
Could you tell us why you let Miss Randall go?
Husbands sometimes come in here with their wives. When Julia Randall modeled, the husbands were often more interested in her than they were their wives' dresses. The wives weren't happy, and neither was I.
Jealousy, huh?
Did she have any close friends here?
Actually, yes. Heather Swanson. Would you like to speak with her?
I'd like that very much. Please don't inform her about Miss Randall's death.
Very well, officer. Heather, these gentlemen are from the LAPD.
I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. I understand that you worked with Julia Randall, Miss Swanson?
Yes. Julia helped me get my job here.
Really?
She's not in any kind of trouble, is
She's
she?
a hellraiser, isn't she? Lives a fast life.
Oh, no. Maybe Mrs. Stanley would call her that, but I wouldn't. She's full of life, wonderful company.
That's a lovely engagement ring.
Do you like it? Henry gave it to
I'm
me.
very interested in engagement rings. Do you mind if I take a closer look?
This is the most awkwardly mo-capped scene, I swear to God.
That's some pearl, Miss Swanson. Would have cost Henry a fortune. He must really love you.
How did you meet Julia?
I was introduced through my fiance, Henry Arnett.
Henry is your beau. Tell us about it.
Yes, he is. Henry has a fashion business. He and Julia have been friends for years.
Friends.
Are Miss Randall and Mr. Henderson engaged?
Who's he?
She was wearing a sapphire engagement ring. Someone must have given it to her.
She never mentioned a man named Henderson to me.
That's all for now, Miss Swanson. Could you ask your fiancé to visit Hollywood Police Station? It would be very helpful to our inquiry.
Now, wait a moment. I don't think I'll pass on that message until you tell me why you're asking all these questions.
Julia Randall was found dead this morning.
What? Oh, no. Oh, I can't believe it. She was so full of life.
All the life got choked out of her on her bathroom floor, honey. Phone time. You always know it's phone time in this game when the phones show up on the map.
How can I help, Detective?
How can I help
Any
you?
message?
Yes, Detective. The coroner's been asking to speak to you. I can connect the call if you like.
Yes.
Please. Thank you. Al?
Cole, can you come
Al
over here?
Fish.
Just finished the autopsy.
Sure thing, Mal. We'll be right over.
Can't you just tell me on the phone, man? Why do I have to be there? God damn it.
Can you drive to this one?
Nice move, not telling old Sweet Lips in there about her friend taking the big jump.
Sweet Lips?
Half out the door.
I'm gonna start calling women sweet lips.
Get more out of her that way.
You're learning, Phelps. We'll make a vice cop out of you yet.
I hope not. I would rather continue just being a good detective by detecting. Mortuary night entrance. Sweet lips. I like that. I like that a lot. I'm gonna use that.
Detectives Phelps and Earl here to see the coroner.
Yes, Detective.
Oh,
I was
hello.
waiting for you in the examination room.
Hello, hello, whoever you are.
That broad had socks in it this year. Two peanuts are walking down the street. One was assaulted.
Cole,
Fuck
Roy,
up.
I have some information for you.
Okay.
You're the only person enjoying this, Mal. Get on with it.
The bruising confirms 2 sets of hands, so we have 2 killers.
Jesus.
Death was caused by heart failure due to an overdose of morphine.
Have you dragged us down here to gloat? We already heard your theory.
We agree that she was murdered.
Yes, of course.
I have something else to show you.
All right, Mal, what gives?
The dead guy's name is Jimmy LeBlanc, career burglar. He came in this morning. Someone stove his head in with a lump of 2x4.
So what? Good riddance.
I found 2 syrettes in his jacket pocket.
Wow.
Hang on a minute, Roy. We're listening now.
No sign of morphine use and no metabolized morphine in his blood. Scratch marks on his face.
Which could be from getting his head remodeled.
Time of death now.
Maybe an hour or 2 after the Randall girl.
So you're saying Laughing Boy here could be one of our killers? That's a hell of a long shot.
Thanks, Mal. We'll check it out.
It
Found
is.
something else.
But Occam's razor. Oh, yeah. YouTube's gonna love that. She looks real dopey right now.
Sorry, I don't play.
I don't know if it's significant. His wallet was empty. The only other things he was carrying were the harmonica and morphine.
That sure is strange.
Carruthers. Yeah, he's here. I'll send him over.
Send me away, Carruthers.
They have a guy called Henry Arnett in interview 2 for you next door. Let me know how you get on.
Sure, Mal. And thanks for the lead.
Sure, Mal. Thanks for the lead.
My oh my, this is becoming quite the case. I have no idea where the interview rooms are here. This is okay, that's 1 and 2. Okay. Well, I found them.
Mr. Arnett, I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Burrow. Thanks for coming in.
Call me Henry. It's the least I could do. Terrible news about Julie.
How do you already know?
How well did you know Julia Randall?
Vaguely. I'm in the clothing business, and Julia occasionally models.
But you modeled on your cock, Henry.
He's asking whether you banged her in a chuck on the shoulder fraternity kind of way.
I'm engaged to be married. It wouldn't be polite.
Answer the question.
This will remain private. Heather won't have to know.
Sure.
Yes. We had relations.
Miss Randall's landlady said she was seeing an older man.
Could have been. I wasn't privy to all the details of Julia's private life.
You sound like Ben Affleck.
Henry, I don't like when people lie to me. She was seeing a man named Henderson. You know who I'm talking about.
Easy on, Detective. I may have heard of Henderson, but I don't know his full name. I think he's from New York or someplace back east.
Yeah.
That's funny. Julia told her cleaning lady that he lived in San Francisco.
Okay, you got it. I don't know where he's from. Julia wanted money. She always wanted money.
That's dames for you.
I thought you could get some from this guy.
Oh, yeah, how?
She was wearing a distinctive engagement ring. You think she might have convinced him to buy it for her?
Maybe he did, yeah. Maybe he and Julia were getting serious.
Ever heard of a Jimmy LeBlanc?
No. Should I have? Is he an entertainer or something?
So you wouldn't have any reason to believe that LeBlanc would be involved in Julia Randall's murder?
If this guy is a criminal, he might have been involved, but...
Way to shift the blame, buddy.
Heather told us that you were in fashion.
That's right.
I don't care. I don't go into letting gangsters off scot-free.
Some kind of traveling salesman?
Once I got out of the Corps, I used my...
You were in the Marines?
Sure. I'm proud of it. Fighting 6th.
You were in the 6th Marines?
Yes. I was a captain.
Which company?
Various companies. We had a lot of casualties.
Which engagements?
Okinawa. A couple other places.
That would be all for now, Henry. You've been very helpful.
The fuck was that smirk?
That son of a bitch was never in the Marines. Why'd you let him off the hook?
Because we're giving him a couple of minutes before we start tailing him. Arnett is an amateur. We need to find out who killed the girl. Can you pass this on to Bukowski? Have him check the place out and go through his records.
Sure, I'll pass it on.
Thanks. Can you also have R&I run the records on a Jimmy LeBlanc and find out who was his last arresting officer? Have him get in touch via KGPL when we have some information.
Yeah, see?
He's in that car at the lights.
Cream Lincoln Conti. All right, all right.
He was squirming like a worm in there. Don't you love it when they pull...
Squirming like a worm.
Excuse? Actually, maybe you don't.
Blow it out your ass. I know what I'm doing.
Can you quit driving like a jackass already?
Nope.
I'd have expected a cad like Arnett to be a better liar.
I wouldn't. Most people suck at lying. And driving. Gonna stop the stop signs, you're gonna run the... He ran the stop sign, that son of a bitch.
Where are you taking us, Henry?
all over. Fuck you, I'm a cop.
Easy, Cole. Better back it off.
That idiot never stepped foot in Okinawa.
Probably never even in the Corps. Gotta do love a good tailing mission, don't you? Don't all you watching love a good tailing mission? Oh, here we go, finally. The tailing has ended. Pawn shop, huh? Ah.
He needs money and fast. Get in there and find out what he pawned. I'll stick with him, see how he intends to spend the money. Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
What are you doing?
I'm getting spotted really quickly. That's what I'm doing. I hate tailing missions.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
Too much slack. Gotta get closer. Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
That's the guy. What are you doing? I hear he's an honest cop. I am.
I think if you fail this 3 times, you could just skip it though. So there's that.
Too much slack. Gotta get
Hoof
closer.
it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
Man standing behind some trees. Oh, that guy bought flowers, probably for his sweetheart. Or he's going to visit a grave. I don't know. Can't see me. Too slick and I'm too slow.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
What are you doing?
How do you can't see me. There's no way you can see me through this fucking sign. Just, I swear to God. Yeah, fuck tailing, dude. Tailing sucks. Travel company.
That's right, Mexico City. One-way ticket, please. Next available seat.
That would be 1 day from now. Is that okay?
It's going to have to be. LAPD, the man who just came in here, he bought a ticket?
Yes, sir. To Mexico City tomorrow night.
If you hear from him again, don't mention this conversation.
What have you got?
He bought a ticket for Mexico City tomorrow night.
That's good. But this is better.
God, it's Fabergé.
Fancy.
Should have seen the look on the pawnbroker's face when I told him to hand it over. The guy who owned the joint thought it was worth at least 10 large for a cigarette case.
That's
Arnett only got 600 clams.
That's a lot for a cigarette case. Okay. Wait. There's a phone over here, Roy, and apparently I need to use one. Because it's telling me there's a phone right here, and it only does that when I need to use a phone.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Are there any messages for me?
Yeah, are there?
Detective. Detectives Bukowski and Galloway request you return to the Hollywood station. They have information in the Julia Randall case.
Any luck with the arrest record check on Jimmy LeBlanc?
Yes, Detective. Jimmy LeBlanc's last arresting officer was Patrolman Fred Wallace. He's posted the Hollywood 9th Beat Sunset Boulevard between Gordon and Wilcox.
Why is it that no one can ever just tell me information over the phone? It's always like, hello? Yeah, you gotta come back to this place so we can talk. Like, well, I'm on the phone with you right now, cocksucker. You could just tell me.
You can drive.
Where are we going?
A one-way ticket to Mexico. Old Henry's looking as guilty as a dog next to a pile of dog shit.
What's his motive?
I can think of a few, but I'd put my money south of the belt. One guy plus two dames always equals problems.
These are problems I'd like to have right now, honestly. Be pretty cool. Two ladies. The ladies, man. Leon Phelps.
Sir, I need the contraband list. Items stolen over the last year.
It's a big fucking list, I bet.
They got a copy for you.
I bet that's a really big fucking list.
Here you go.
Thanks.
Is the cigarette case on there?
That bum took a swipe at me.
It's here.
Put him down with my.
Arnett must be out of his mind trying to move this while under a murder cloud. Julia Randall's ring. It's here.
I'm gonna make him take you to the pictures tonight. You don't know about the insurance money.
Even the engagement ring was purloined. Arnett is a cad. Seems Julia wasn't the first bored society girl to hide her bennies in that pillbox.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know that. Look at me go. Wait, what's this? Oh.
What now?
You can get to that pass. Anybody making coffee soon?
You're the reason brothers.
You're behind the wheel.
Sitting there.
Oh, fire truck.
Dreaming dreams of you.
It's a good thing we only got like a 10-second sample of that song there. I know it's old enough to be public domain, but YouTube might copyright claim it for no fucking reason.
Come on, let's give him a hand.
Right behind you, Wallace.
Wallace, go left. I'm going right after this little prick in the alley.
Damn, they can run. But they can't run forever.
Throw out the guns. Fuck you! Find some cover.
What? Feel free to shoot any time, Roy.
Get behind something, Belt.
Got his ass. Got his ass good.
Thanks. Outstanding warrant, armed robbery. Knocked over a drugstore back there, and it looks like he brought his whole posse with him.
Sure does.
Bad luck for them.
They're all yours now. We need some information.
Ever heard of a burglar goes by the name of Jimmy LeBlanc?
Sure. We nabbed Jimmy on a burglary beef a couple of years back. They cut through a music shop and into a jewelry store. He got 4 years. I missed his partner, though.
His partner?
Big guy. I had him cornered, and he picked up this huge display case and threw it out a plate glass window. Then he vaulted out of there like something out of Barnum and Bailey. Got away. I would have had him, except for LeBlanc yelling, "Run for it, Willie!"
And you think he was an acrobat of some sort?
More like a strongman, a wrestler, or a boxer, that kind of.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
You haven't done too badly yourself.
Yeah, I'm awfully good at shooting unarmed criminals. Phone anywhere nearby?
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Willie.
You're suggesting LeBlanc is still working with Willie?
Could be.
Strong man held down Randall while someone administered morphine. Someone with muscle opened up LeBlanc's skull. Could be.
Sure could. Sure could. The Brown Derby. Oh, my back. This is quite a house.
LAPD, ma'am. Is Mrs. Eavestrom in?
She is. Would you follow me, sir?
Yeah, I guess.
I am Mrs. Eastrom. How may I help you?
We appear to have recovered some stolen goods that belong to you, ma'am.
Yes, of course. That terrible burglary. Would you like something to drink?
No, thank you, ma'am. We have some questions, if you don't mind.
Why would I mind, young man, if you are returning 43 pieces of my property?
Okay, before we get down to that, I'll have a scotch. Thanks, straight up.
Maria, can you get the detective a drink, please?
Can you describe to us what was stolen?
It would be easier to describe what wasn't stolen, Detective. A priceless tiara that has been in the family for 50 years. A Fabergé cigarette case that was worth $25,000.
Why are you lying about the value of your jewelry, Mrs. Eavestrom?
Who do you think you are? Making heinous accusations in my own home.
I'm a guy who talks to a pawnbroker.
We recovered the cigarette case from a pawnbroker. No one knows the real value of an item better than those guys.
I inflated its value for the insurance claim. There. Are you satisfied? My daughter's boyfriend was quite taken with the case.
Do you
I think he was even more disappointed than I
often
was when it
commit
was stolen.
insurance fraud?
What can you tell us about the burglary?
A terrible night. At least a year ago. But let's not go into that. Let's talk about what you've recovered.
Were you in the house when the burglary took place?
Good heavens, no. I was at a social function held by a Dr. Harold Stoneman and his lovely wife. I returned home and all of my things were missing.
That's about it for now, Mrs. Ephraim. The department will get in touch, let you know how you can recover your valuables.
You've only mentioned a few of the items that have been stolen, Detective. What else has been recovered?
You see, Phelps? That's why you get the drinks in early.
Hello, Mother. Hello, detectives. What is going on?
We'd like to ask exactly the same question.
You have met my daughter?
This morning at work. Oh, mother and father divorced. I took my father's name.
The detectives recovered some of the things that were stolen, darling.
What did you find?
A sapphire ring on the corpse of Julia Randall.
What are you talking about?
Your engagement ring, Miss Swanson. Would you be surprised to know that it was part of the proceeds of a burglary?
That's an outrageous allegation.
Yes, it is. I suggest we go straight to Henry Arnett's place and sort this mess out.
Oh, why do I gotta drive? Some old bullshit. Why am I the one driving? Why am I the one driving, man? It's your car, Roy.
That's my fiance you're making scurrilous accusations about.
Scurrilous? Obviously his partner.
But neither of them are the type to creep apartments.
You're being ridiculous. Both of you. There's a very good explanation for all of this.
Put a sock in it, sister. You're being played for a patsy and you're not even smart enough to see it.
Patsy! Whoa! Patsy's a funny word. I feel like Patsy needs to make a comeback, you know? There's a lot of negative connotation around Patsy after all that JFK, Lee Harvey Oswald business where he's like, I'm just a patsy, I'm just a patsy. Ominous. Top speed Cadillac. Here we go. Honk all you want. They're gonna drive however I feel like. See, it's 1947. The drunk driving penalty was like a sternly worded, lecture. Oh yeah, we do have a siren. Crazy that I forget these things so easily, you know. Get out of the fucking way! Jeebus Mahebus, man, how fucking far away is it? Okay, we're almost there. Arnett's apartment, 6:56 p.m. It's been a long day.
come on, sister. Let's find out who your fiance really is.
Yeah, I got a trophy. How the fuck did I get a trophy? That's wild.
Welcome, sir. I'm sorry, are you a resident?
No, I'm not.
LAPD detectives. We're here to speak to Henry Arnett.
Oh, Mr. Arnett, apartment 30. You can take the lift.
Thank you.
You mean the elevator? Everybody in. Come on. We're going to the whatever floor to go to apartment 30.
Well, isn't this just nice and awkward?
Be a little more awkward if you'd stayed silent, Roy.
Stop! LAPD! Cole, this guy's our case.
Go on,
Put your hands in the air.
God damn it. We'll have to go down ladders like the worst way possible, honestly. Oh, he went up the hill.
Give it up, LAPD.
Fucking of course.
Don't make me chase you.
God damn it, Cole, get up. Jesus Christ. Ah, fuck me.
Looks like he got you good, Phelps.
Yeah, he really packs a wallop.
Well, he had a stick in his hands. So, I mean.
Under your own steam, miraculously. He came in through the window, said hello, and then keeled over.
It's pretty funny.
How was Arnett?
He's coming around, too. He's all hopped up. Good time to get some answers.
Yeah, I bet it is.
You missing something, Henry?
This doesn't pertain to the case. Maybe this is going to help us.
I don't even know what that is.
Nope. I doubt it.
Fancy fan. Okay. Dartboard, some Japanese shit. Flashlight. I'm missing some shit here. How am I missing whatever I'm missing? Ah, hey, there we go.
You told Heather you're honeymooning without her? Vacheron Constantine. That's an extremely expensive watch, Henry.
Extremely
A
expensive.
graduation present from my parents.
I'm sure it was. Actually, hang on. Can I investigate this thing further? No? No, I can't? Okay. Alrighty. Time to answer some fucking questions.
We know all about the jewelry ring. You and Randall and LeBlanc and Willie doing the legwork. I'm in the fashion business.
Mm-hmm.
You're lying, Henry. How can you prove that I'm involved, detective?
Like this.
Because you pawned a Fabergé cigarette case today for $600.
$600.
Is on a list of stolen items.
It was Julia's idea. Get a list of society parties, find out where and when, and then have the guests vote. Julia was desperate for money. No matter how much we made, she always wanted more.
Okay, your fiance looks horrified.
Why did Reed and LeBlanc kill Julia Randall?
I wanted to stop, to get out of that life. She could marry Heaven if she had. Julia told the others that they were out, that she was going to create a new gang.
Mm-hmm. Lying to me again, you son of a bitch.
You're lying, Arnett. I think you ordered them to kill her. It was made to look like suicide, and when the coroner saw through that, you knew it was time to run.
I told you I was involved in the burglaries. I had nothing to do with Julia's death. Why would I need to run?
Why'd you buy a ticket to Mexico City?
Have you told Miss Swanson that you're leaving for Mexico City tomorrow night? That it's a one-way ticket?
Tell me it isn't true.
It's true.
I had no choice. I wanted to marry Heather. I told Julia I wanted out, and she laughed in my face. To pay Willie and Jimmy a fortune to do her, and now I'm completely broke.
What you are, Buster, is under arrest.
Who is Henderson, and what is his involvement?
Tell them what you know, Henry. I'll stand by you if you'll only tell the truth.
There is no Henderson.
Lie until the
Tell
end.
me about your first burglary, and don't lie.
I can't remember. I don't keep a list of these things.
We do.
Your first burglary was a Dr. Harold Stoneman. You want to explain how he is involved, or shall I?
Henderson is Stoneman. He was crazy about Julia.
He's crazy, all right.
You could get him to do whatever she wished. He threw the parties and rearranged the burglaries. Julia never let him touch her. She just kept him hanging on the promise. Drove the good doctor almost insane.
Simp.
Henry Arnett, you are under arrest for burglary and for the murder of Julia Randall.
Henderson is Stoneman, all right? I'm not the guy you want. Go talk to the good doctor.
Oh,
We're
we
going
will,
to.
knucklehead. Meanwhile, we're fitting you for convict stripes.
In the gas chamber, probably. What? That was how they killed people in the 40s. Na 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 na. By the time I looked even cooler. That's right. No jacket Phelps.
You know the way. You can drive.
Fine, where are we headed?
To Stoneman's place. Whoa. You bugged my Roy. How'd you do that?
You're behind the wheel.
There we go.
I guess the
Unbugged Roy.
He only robbed her mother and killed her best friend. Cut the guy some slack.
So how did the doctor fit in?
That's what we're about to find out. Maybe we should ask him to give you a quick once-over. That meathead gave you one hell of a pasting.
I've had worse.
You should have seen yourself staggering back in there like a drunken sailor.
Next time you can take the runner, Roy.
I didn't box in the Marines, though, did I?
Should have never told you that.
The first time Roy's been funny all game. I still hate him, but that was the first time Roy's been funny this whole game. That's my Dr. Peepus done. Alright, well, up we go to see the good doctor. Something I want to do first. Why did I do that? Oh, no reason. You know, definitely
in front of the car?
no reason I moved that car. Just because. Come on, Roy. Up we go.
Time for the doctor to give us something to make this all better.
Shut the fuck up, Roy. Roy, oh Roy, my boy. When you gonna stop talking?
Hang on a moment, sister. Tell him it's Henry Arnett. And tell him it's urgent.
I can't do that.
Tell him, or I'll charge you with obstruction of justice.
Doctor, I'm afraid Mr. Arnett is here to see you, and he says it's urgent.
Send him in.
I told you never to come. Tell us the truth, Doctor.
Do you own a smoking jacket?
I'm so glad you came. Prison will be better than insanity, and I'm already half insane with grief. Do you know that I loved her?
Yeah, you think you
my
did.
life for her, and yet
You sure did.
I still love her.
Will you testify in court that Arnett and Randall did these robberies?
They organized the robberies. Julie would get the names of the guests attending my wife's parties. Didn't matter how much money I showered upon her, it was never enough.
That's women for you.
She never really cared for me.
Doctor, I'm afraid you're under arrest.
That is also women for you.
The practice. You'll call Dr. Gerard. No. Please don't cry.
Why is she crying?
I want to see no one. Not my wife or my children, nor my friends. And I don't want a lawyer. Lock me up and throw away the key.
Okay.
What have I done?
What the hell? I moved that car.
Didn't see that coming.
No one ever does. What a way to go.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Yeah, look, a large cheese and pepperoni pizza.
Putting you through now.
We're to the doctor's office with a dead guy outside.
Immediately to the offices of Dr. Harold Stoneman, 1646 Ivor Street, Hollywood.
En route, Detective. You have a message. Detective Bukowski says the suspect is named Wilson Willie the Wolf Reed, former wrestler. Last known address is an apartment building at the corner of Hollywood and Vine. Detective Bukowski says to meet them there.
On our way. We have an address for the runner.
Let's try and wrap this up then.
Yeah, let's wrap up this fucking nightmare of a case. Door out in the elevator, okay. We're just gonna leave her there sobbing. She's no harm. She'll be alright. She'll be fine. Don't worry about her. She'll be fine.
That old boy really fell for that broad.
Jesus Christ, Roy.
She was incredibly neat.
Would you throw it all away for a woman?
Sometimes foreshadowing's rarely obvious.
You're quite the romantic, Phelps. Stick with the percentages. Broken hearts are for chumps.
Hey, you just hit Roy's car.
Talking from experience.
I certainly am. Oh, I like women as much as the next guy. As long as they're in their place and doing what they're told.
Jesus Christ, Roy.
I've got friends that work at you.
Can you drive to this one?
Oh, Roy, your car. Oh, man. Messed up, Roy. The Broadway Hotel. 1 a.m. It's been a long goddamn day.
He's around here somewhere. A big guy. Neighbors say he always wears basketball shoes and a cream jacket. Get this. The kids around here say he plays the harmonica.
Find a game well and have the commander set up a dragnet. We want the area closed off. We'll take this out of the street.
A harmonica playing wrestler. That's a weird one. Maybe knit as well.
Just keep your eyes open and your mouth shut. No control once.
Heard him. Heard him a mile away.
Wilson Reed, LAPD, give yourself up.
Jesus. Can't even fire that cannon, can you? Oh, he was taking the recoil on that thing. Kind of fucking pathetic. Ew. Where's he at now? He's still climbing, alright. He's still climbing, I'm still climbing. Why do they run up? You run up, man. There's no way out. You know, why do you run up? You run up, it's like, I'm basically asking to get caught. I'm running myself into a corner. Why would you run up? Run away, run down. Run anywhere but where the fuck you did.
He's got to be around here somewhere. No place to go unless he grew wings.
He did not grow wings.
There he is. Twice the son of a bitch.
Got it.
Son of a bitch really picked this spot for it up here, didn't he?
Sure did.
Julia Randall's folks are flying in from New York tomorrow to find the body. I saw her on the slab. So perfect. Looked like she was made of porcelain.
That's fucking creepy, Kev.
She really made an impression on me.
Julia had that impact on a lot of them.
Really creepy,
Christ,
Kev.
it's cold. You guys did good work here today. Roy, I think you should buy your brother officers a drink.
Do you now? That's very generous of you, Lieutenant.
Hey, 5 stars. Julia Randall lived fast and died young, sending 1 man to jail and 3 to the morgue. Yeah, women do that.